Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So it's the new year. It feels so crazy that it is 2020 and you'll probably see me like freaking out in all my recent vlogs if you follow me on my vlog channel, but I just really can't believe I've been through a whole decade, and like in that last decade that we've just been through, the 10s to 2019, I feel like I've grown so much, and I feel like it's going to be a year that I'm going to remember, tell my kids, my grandkids, you know, like when your parents are like, oh, in the 70s and the 80s or whatever, like they remember that because that's like a significant part of their life when they were like growing up. I feel like that's what I've just endured, and I feel like that's kind of crazy. Like I've grown the most I probably ever will do as a person. Well, I hope I grow more than I do now, but obviously when you're going from like a 10-year-old to a 21-year-old, there is a massive change. I'm very excited for the years to come, and I've got a good positive outlook on it, so it's not scaring me too much. Like I'm still really happy. I'm really grateful to be going into another year, and I've still got lots of amazing friends and family around me, so I just thought I would create this video and talk you through all of my like goals and things that I want to embed into my routine to make me a more well-rounded person. I don't want to change myself. I hate the whole concept of, I've seen a few other people talk about this, but I hate the concept of like changing yourself for a new year, because everyone is going to be different. There's no need to be like someone else or copy someone else, and if you're just doing it for that reason. But if you want to obviously better your routine, like a lot of people want to diet and want to be more active, which is fair enough, but I've sort of like gone past that stage, and I sort of want to just change little things in my life to make me a better person, and also set myself some really good goals, and hopefully I'll be able to achieve them by the end of the year. But here's my little list, complete range of stuff that I've jotted down, but I've been thinking about them for the past couple of weeks, and hopefully I'll be able to tick them off my list by the end. First things first, I always start my year, I feel, saying that I want to visit some new places. Oh, my earring's just fallen out. So I always say that I want to visit 3 new places. If I can't end up affording to go abroad, then obviously I want to visit new cities in the UK, or just somewhere new. Just 3 new places I'd love to go see. I think it's so important to see different people's lifestyles. I love seeing different culture in different countries, and I saw a lot of that last year. In 2019 I visited Romania, Guatemala, Bali and Turkey, and it was honestly amazing. And if I got to do that again, go to 3 new places, I will be more than happy. I really want to see a lot of new cities that I haven't visited in the UK as well. I managed to tick off Manchester last year because I've never actually been to Manchester before, but I really want to go to Bristol properly. I have briefly visited Bristol for my boyfriend's open day, but I really want to spend some time in Bristol, Bath, Brighton. I want to go see my brother in Liverpool. I'd love to do that. My brother's in first year at Edge Hill Uni, and I'd love to go up there and see him. It's just obviously the cost of trains is ridiculous, but yeah, there's some cities I want to go to in the UK, so hopefully I'll be able to tick some of them off this year. I'm also ticking off one place early on because me and Megan are heading to Berlin for our Welcher Mystery holiday in a couple of weeks. I really want to this year go to New York if I have the finances for it. I definitely want to go to New York. It just depends on whether I'm going to get a job after uni or what comes my way on social media. Top of the list at the minute is probably Thailand, Greece, Dubai, Iceland, Copenhagen in Denmark. I really want to go visit. There's just loads of places at the minute that I want to go see. I will literally go anywhere. Anything comes up my way, I'm going to just say yes if I can afford it and if it's actually within reach. I want to travel a lot more basically, and I really love producing like travel content too. I vlogged all of my trips if you wanted to see on my vlog channel as well. The next thing on my list is to continue making real, authentic, body positive content on my socials, and hopefully push the movement a lot more into the universe, into social media, to hopefully make a difference and maybe even inspire other people. Like I absolutely love that. That's one of my biggest goals I think for this year, is to keep encouraging body positive content on my channels and making people feel empowered in their own body and respect and appreciate their body more rather than tearing themselves down. I went through years of self-deprecation, self-hatred towards my body, and this year, well in 2019, that is the biggest thing that has grown for me. Like I am so comfortable and happy in the body that I'm in, and it just feels amazing. Like I didn't even feel self-conscious one bit putting a bikini on holiday, and I know that I haven't got the stereotypical amazing figure. Like oh my god, this earring, I'm gonna have to take them out. I know I don't have the stereotypical body, but I'm fine with that because only one type of body has been pushed on social media throughout most of my life until more recently, where like lots of different body types and body shapes are coming in. So yeah, I just really want to push my body confidence stuff out there and make people feel like they can love themselves as well, and it's not a bad thing at all. It's not, you shouldn't be ashamed to love yourself. Okay, so my third goal is to fit time in to relax, which I know seems really stupid. My friend Chloe, Anomalous Chloe on YouTube, she was talking in her video about overworking, and I feel like I am someone who overworks myself, and like Chloe, I don't want to ever glorify overworking. I think it's really toxic for a lot of people, especially when people watch me for my uni content. I never want people to think I don't want people to aspire to work as many hours as me ever, or think that they need to do that to achieve something. Like, I've always just find it better to work rather than to relax, because when I relax I start overthinking. So I find working is better because it keeps my mind distracted, and I enjoy working and like challenging myself. So I want to try and fit more time in to relax, because obviously being online a lot and doing social media work can be very toxic, and also just draining on my body. Like, I started getting really severe migraines at the end of last year from like overworking and not staying hydrated, because I sometimes accidentally, like genuinely accidentally, skip meals or just work through meals and just forget about the time, because I'd just be working on my laptop, editing stuff, trying to find new things to do, reading for my essays and whatever for uni. So yeah, I definitely need to fit in more time to relax, which might seem a little bit weird, but I definitely need that more in my 2020 routine. Next thing that I want to achieve is to buy a car. So I'm finishing uni this year. It's my third and final year. In May I will finish at the University of Lincoln, which I'm so sad about. I'm going to try not to think about it too much and live in the moment while I can, and have the best time living with my friends, even though we're going to be going through a lot of stressful stuff. But yeah, so when I leave uni I will have to move back home until I can find my own place. I don't know how long that's going to take or what I've got in store. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do yet, so that's absolutely fine as well. I feel like there's a lot of pressure to know what you want to do as soon as you finish uni, and I don't know exactly what I want to do. I have ideas, but nothing like a straight path, which I think is absolutely fine. So yeah, when I finish uni I'm going to come back here and find my feet, apply for some internships, potential jobs, I don't know. But I'll be back at home in Wellingborough, and there's nothing to do around here. You can't get to anywhere really here apart from train, so I'm going to need to buy my own car. So hopefully I'll be able to save enough money and be able to buy my own car so that I can get around the country whenever I want, wherever I want. At the minute I just get insured on my mum's car because she doesn't always need it, which is why I can use it quite a lot of the time, and you might see in my vlogs me driving a car. But yeah, I want to buy my very own car, and I feel like that'll be a massive achievement for me. So yeah, I've almost been driving like 4 years now, almost. So yeah, I feel like it's the time to buy a new car, and obviously I've never expected anyone to buy me a car. I want to buy my own car with my own money myself. So yeah, I'm really excited for that move, and hopefully that happens in 2020. So my next little goal is, I'm going to put it out in the universe. I'm really into this whole manifestation thing. I want to read more like manifestation books and like positive, like motivational books. So if you've got any suggestions, leave them down below. I know Mimi suggested, when I went to get my nails done the other day, she suggested a really cool like manifestation book that I want to read. I can't remember the name of it, but I'm going to find it, and I'll let you guys know if you want to as well. Yeah. I'm going to start like putting stuff into the atmosphere in hopes that I achieve it or it comes to life. So I want to work with more of my favourite fashion brands this year. I've already had a really positive start. I've been announced as one of Nasty Gal's student ambassadors, which is insane, and I'm actually doing it alongside one of my best friends, Amy. So this is just a mad achievement in itself, and it's starting the year off like this is just amazing. So starting from today, I am actually going to be filming after this video a massive Nasty Gal haul. It's not for YouTube content, it's mainly for Instagram, but I'm going to obviously share with you guys all of the fashion bits that I pick up, because fashion is one of my favourite things to talk about and do and like show on my channel, like how I style things and what my favourite things are, and trying out new brands, trying on different party wear ranges and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna be a Nasty Gal student ambassador, which is amazing in itself, and I'd also love to work with more of my favourite fashion brands, hopefully within this year. So I'm gonna just shout some names out, like Topshop, Missguided, Zara, Primark potentially, like them sort of brands that I've been buying from for years and like styled for years. I would absolutely love to work with them at some point this year, whether that's on Instagram, YouTube, my blog, I don't mind. But yeah, I just thought I'd throw that out into the atmosphere, because why not? Why the fuck not? And I was able to work with some amazing brands last year, so I'd absolutely love to do something like that again. Fingers crossed. Something else that I want to do this year is to reduce my plastic use. I've been doing this in 2019. I've been changing a lot of stuff in my life, my diet, my everyday routines that and more sustainable, because not gonna lie, the climate change crisis is terrifying, and every time I think about it for too long I get so emotional and upset about it, and obviously I'm not trying to block that out, which is why I'm making these changes. So yeah, I mean, for Christmas I got my reusable cotton pads, so I'm stocked up on those, and I won't need to ever throw away single use like makeup wipes or cotton pads ever again, because I've got my reusable ones. And then I've got obviously reusable cups and stuff, bamboo toothbrushes, and then also I've cut down my meat drastically. Like, most of the time I cook veggie meals at uni, but if I'm eating out, that's when I'll have chicken, but I only really eat chicken, to be honest, and the more alternatives they bring out, the less likely I am to eat chicken. So I reckon I could turn veggie soon, which is hopefully going to happen this year. That's something I would love to happen, because I know I've never really liked beef or pork or lamb or anything like that, so the only thing I've ever eaten is chicken, and now there's all these alternatives. I feel like it's going to be a lot easier for me to just switch it up. I think it would be good for myself and obviously good for the environment in turn. So yeah, that's something else I want to change and like make more sustainable moves. So if anyone has any suggestions on how to be more sustainable, or like little mini things that we could do to change, we can all help each other in the comments down below, because I'm always up for some constructive criticism on how to maybe help the environment a little bit more. Next is a huge thing. So this year, like I said, I'm graduating, and one of my goals would be to graduate with a first class honours. And that's a massive, massive push, because getting a forensic science degree in itself is a hard thing, let alone getting a first. So I would be overwhelmed with happiness if I managed to get myself a first. I'm working super hard at the minute to try and push myself and get that, but I don't want to also put the pressure on, because I know I will be upset even if I don't get a first, which I hate. Like, I wish I would just appreciate it, because a 2-1 is fine. Like, if anyone else tells me what they've graduated, I don't ask what honours they got, I don't ask anything. They've graduated, they've got a degree, so I need to be less hard on myself. But I would like to push it that I want to get a first in my degree, and I probably will be a little bit gutted if I don't, but you know, why not reach for the stars? So my next goal is to make sure I spend time with my loved ones properly at least once a month. As I'm getting older and more independent, and obviously living away from home at uni, I find that I don't spend enough time with my loved ones, and obviously time is of the essence. Life is too short, and I just want to make sure that I spend at least a few days a month properly seeing loved ones and spending time with them, catching up. And yeah, I just think that is such an important thing, and I feel like I wasn't doing that because I was consumed in university life and trying to figure out my career and stuff, that I have forgotten about loved ones. So I'm going to try and do that a lot more in 2020. Okay, so my penultimate goal, I don't usually like doing this because obviously numbers aren't everything, but obviously seeing that people support what you're doing is also a great thing too. If you do this on the online industry, if you do anything, you'll know that having an extra subscriber is very heartwarming, because it's like people are enjoying my content. And I know it's not all about numbers, but I would really love to reach 10k on my YouTube by the end of 2020. I really think that it is possible. So if you do know anyone who might enjoy my content, feel free to share it. No pressure at all. I know I'm sometimes a bit of a rambler or chat shit, and I know I'm a little bit different to everyone else, but yeah, if you do think anyone would like my content, then I'd love if you could share it. I hope alongside that I also meet a lot more people in the industry, because I speak to so many people who make YouTube videos that I think I would be so close with if we lived closer in real life, if you know what I mean. I feel like I'd have grown up and we'd have been besties. So I definitely want to make an effort to meet up with people who I'm already close to and meet up with from YouTube a lot more. And yeah, I want to meet lots more people that I speak to online, because there are so many wonderful people in this world, and I just want to chat and hang out with them. Last but not least, my last 2020 goal is to stay open-minded. So I think since starting university in 2017, I have learned that open-mindedness is amazing. I have kept my doors open to everyone. I trust a lot more, which I guess is a pro and a con. Try not to judge people on their first meetings, you know, like for example, if I met someone for the first time and they were a little bit standoffish or a little bit rude, I try and think maybe they're having a bad day, they could be going through something at the minute, and just keeping a clear open mind and not judging people too quickly. I want to continue that through 2020, because it's been absolutely amazing not having like such a toxic mindset. So if I can continue this would be great. I feel like my mind has been a lot more clear this year, because I've been very open-minded basically. To keep repeating myself now, I feel like I'm getting a little bit tired. Yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed listening to my goals. Let me know what your top ones are down below, and hopefully we can inspire each other, make more sustainable changes to our lives, and bring on 2020. I'm so ready for it. I'm so ready to get back into a routine and start working again. Thank you so much for all of your support through 2019. I wouldn't be here without anyone supporting me, so yeah, it really means a lot. Make sure to hit a thumbs up if you enjoyed, subscribe down below if you're new, and I will see you very soon for another video. Bye.